So, just in a recent interview with Fight Hype, Errol Spence Jr. is talking about basically whether to fight Terence Crawford. Is Undisputed what he really wants. Felix Trinidad and De La Hoya weren't necessarily undisputed to be Hall of Fame greats. Do you think you need to be undisputed to be Hall of Fame great? And being entered in that ballot? Well, this is what Errol Spence had to say. Yeah, bye.
You mentioned at the presser about becoming undisputed at 47. Does that mean Crawford is on the hit list before you move up?
Yeah, I mean, definitely so. If we can get that fight made, it'll get made. But if not, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna dwell over it, but it's something that I want to be undisputed. So we'll see.
Because you've shown how much you love the history of the sport, do you feel like that's something you need to accomplish to be an all-time great at welterweight with the Trinidads and the Ray Robinsons and all those guys?
No, I don't think it's something I need to be an all-time great because I don't think Trinidad and a lot of those guys was undisputed, were they?
No, Trinidad had the same 2 belts you have after he beat De La Hoya, the WBC.
Yeah, I don't think Trinidad, De La Hoya, Floyd, a lot of these guys, a lot of the greats, won undisputed, especially in the four-belt era. So, I don't think, it's something that, just that I need like that. But
so he's not saying that he doesn't want to be undisputed and he doesn't want to fight Terence Crawford, but he doesn't sound like the Errol Spence of yesteryear where he said, he definitely wants to be undisputed. But he does state that he wants to be undisputed. Do I think he's going to fight Terence Bud Crawford? No, I don't. Like, the more we hear of Errol Spence, the more it just seems like he's moving further and further away from it. He did last say that basically they want to do things behind closed doors and not do this negotiations out on social media and out to the public. I don't know. I thought that was a good thing, but I don't think we're going to see Bud and Terence at 47. But it don't matter because if that happens and it doesn't happen, I've still got Bud as the top welterweight. I don't care if Errol Spence beats Ugas and has 3 belts until he fights Terence Crawford. And if he beats Terence Crawford, which I think he wouldn't, but if he does, and if he did at 147, I would say that Errol Spence Jr. is the best welterweight. But, and just in my opinion at the minute, no, I just don't think he's got the minerals, to be honest, to even beat Bud at all. That's just my opinion. And I know that he wants to move up to 54. What are you going to do there? You're going to undispute there. You may more likely see Crawford and Spence at 54 when they're all a bit older. And it's just like, but it doesn't matter by default. Right now, it's undeniable that Bud Crawford has tried his best and Mr. Ductorious hasn't tried his best to make that fight. So, in my opinion, he wants no parts of Bud. And Bud definitely is, with all the skill set he has, he's the best one. Fed up of singing Ductorious for Errol Spence. We know what it is. Whatever the weather, I'll be competitive, whatever. In the words of the great Method Man. Yeah. So I thought I'd bring that to you, to me, to you. Anyway, to you. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Jan.